of our lives today had the sad side effect of not having time to learn and understand about the rich culture and heritage of our country. Most of us don't get time to visit heritage places or go to a museum. If only these places could come to us.
I'm sure other students like you expressed the same wish because someone did hear and act and brought it here for you. Yes, it's time to enrich ourselves with knowledge and heritage. We are talking about
The Museum on Wheels. Please tell us when and why Museum on Wheels was started and which places do you travel to?
Museum on Wheels project has been running successfully for the past 7 years and we go to many different places. So we go to a lot of different regions in Maharashtra, and outside Maharashtra we go to Gujarat, Goa, Karnataka, and this year in fact we went to Delhi as well. So the idea of starting this project was that if you cannot come to the museum will come to you. So this is one of the most important educational and outreach programs of the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, where we are trying to make people more and more aware about museums, their importance, about the significance of art and history in the country. So we take objects from the museum's collections, we take different kinds of replicas, different kinds of digital interactives, and the idea is that we take it to people who are not aware about museums, who probably can't go to a museum, and we give them all of these different kinds of resources.
What is your theme for this year?
The theme that we have brought here to your school today is called 100 Years of CSMVS, or the Centenary Exhibition. Now the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, the museum from where this bus has come from, completed 100 years last year. And to celebrate this very significant and momentous occasion, we actually created an entire exhibition which is centered around the main museum's collection. So when you actually see this exhibition, you'll see that we have curated in a way that all of the galleries and all of the different kinds of collections that are there in the museum are highlighted in the bus as well. So we are taking the visitor through a journey starting from prehistory, Harappan civilization, different kinds of sculptures, coins, different kinds of textiles, and all of these collections that are there at the museum.
Did you enjoy the tour of the Museum on Wheels?
Yes, I did. It gave me an excellent chance to understand more about our history in depth.
I extremely enjoyed this tour, and I really enjoyed this because as a student I don't get a lot of time to go and visit the actual museum, and thanks to the school and to the museum to bring the museum right here to us.
Yes, I did. It was a lot of fun. It was something new and interesting.
Man, I really loved it.
Yes, I really enjoyed the tour offered by the school on the Museum on Wheels.
Yes, I loved it. I love the idea of Museum on Wheels, such a unique idea. I loved how the arrangements were made and how in such a small place all the things were arranged.
Yes, I really enjoyed the tour on the Museum on Wheels, and every year we look forward whenever the Museum on Wheels is coming.
Yes, I enjoyed it a lot. Studying about the history of India and looking at all these structures was a very interesting one.
Yes, I enjoyed a lot, especially looking through the jewelry section. I loved it.
Yes, I loved the experience very much. It was an amazing opportunity for us to visit Museum on Wheels, and it is very convenient for us and we learned so much.
Yes, I did enjoy the Museum on Wheels. It was an amazing opportunity put forward by our school and the museum.
According to you, which is the most interesting display?
The one about the Harappan civilization, because we've studied about that and then seeing it in real life is a lot more fun. It was a lot more interesting.
The Chinese and Japanese art display, which had all the plates and the transparent bowls.
Seeing the textile display was really interesting. The Kolhapuri sets, where they displayed various jewelry from the region of Kolhapur.
The animals display was very good. There was a species named Jacobian tattoo which was real. It was made by taxidermy and there was cotton stuffed inside. It was a real animal which was so good to see. That exploring the history of the natural vegetation was very good.
The seals, which were made up of terracotta, which we studied in books last year. We hope we get to see this every year. Coins of the prehistoric time. Textiles, which was superb.
Bearded man was the most interesting one because it was one of the most important and valuable structure of the Indus Valley civilization. Studying about bearded man in the class and looking at it, both were an amazing experience for me.
Statues which were there and the clothing displayed about the Harappan time and also the ornaments and the weapons, it was amazing.
The dancing girl, as it was fascinating how the old age people or the Harappan civilization people made a statue out of metal.
The taxidermy specimen display, because I got to see extinct species in the most real form.
Indeed, Museum on Wheels embodies a progressive and innovative way of making culture physically accessible not only to our students but also to diverse audiences, and not only in Mumbai but all around Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa, Karnataka and Delhi as well.
Kudos to this interesting concept of mobile museums doing their bit to help create awareness and educate us about the culture and heritage of India in this unique way. Looking forward for the Museum on Wheels to visit us again. Until then, this is YJ Kaira.
And this is YJ Kiara signing off for Young Journals on Ryan TV.